Greetings, what's up, and well met. Back with another Dungeon Alchemist video. They've released a massive update, Fata Morgana, this week, and with it a lot of useful tools, new objects, new room presets, as well as new terrain presets. So today I was going to make a desert oasis map to showcase some of that, and kind of mess around on this. So here we go. Generate a new map. Select the new desert preset. You'll notice there's also Badlands on there as well. I haven't messed around with that much, but it's more of like a... reminds me of like a Wild West kind of southwestern United States kind of vibe. But I was thinking of going with a straight up Oasis here. Give myself plenty of room to work with. And send it. Yeah, the dunes look great, new vegetation looks great. I'll just showcase some of the new terrain stuff here. You'll notice there's a lot. There's also brush strength, and as well as the brush size now. So if I was to turn up the brush strength, it's, yeah. Got that there. Kind of coat the water in this, and I'm going to turn down the brush strength so it doesn't go quite full paint mode. Leave a little bit of that sand peering through. There we go. And they have a new desert category here, and I'm just going to create a few hovels on this side, and I was planning on doing like a big ass palace on the other side. So let's see how that goes. Gonna make the laboratory for Dexter up here. Yeah, look at that lightning arcing in there and everything. Okay. Let's do a residential tent as well as a tea house tent. This side. And they've added round tents as well, but the round walls for the tents are added as objects. So we'll just keep it simple and use the room tools for now. Alright, palace, throne room. That is pretty fancy there. I actually need some more room, so I'm gonna use the terrain for the map resizing tool. Drag that out a bit there. Bada bing, bada boom. Head back here. Thinking about doing a palace bath on one side of this. Palace tea room on the other. Okay, now let's get into it. So first off, I'm going to start smoothing out a lot of this terrain around here. Turn up the brush strength as well as the size. I've set the room height to be plateau level. So it's going to be default higher than the rest, and I'll just use the terrain tools here to blend it in. With the brush strength turned up, it really moves some dirt, so you need to make presets for Underdark maps where you're literally lowering the terrain to make your caverns and stuff like that. It takes much less time. And just smooth the raised terrain out now. Should give us a nice even look between the dunes surrounding these buildings and the footprint of them. In theory. I reckon that looked pretty good, mate. Okay. So these walls were not really what I was going for when I was thinking Desert Palace, so we're gonna go ahead and change those. But they are pretty badass. I haven't seen them before. New walls, okay. My first time seeing most of these walls as well. Oh, I like that. That is cool. Do that for the inside. Do that for the outside. That's pretty ornamental too. Damn. That's more palacey. Do that. All right. This just goes to show how quickly you can change vibes on the scene with just the wall tools on this. Unbelievable. Alright. Hard to think that I made maps on anything else. But, oh, we'll just go to new floors. You'll notice they've added a favorite section, and this is in objects as well. Doors, so anything you need to quickly access instead of having to scroll through and find it, you can just throw it right in the favorites. So, quality of life improvement, rather large one in my opinion. That feels like a bathhouse floor to me in this palace. I don't know about you guys, but this one, there we go. I like that. Nice, nice. You'll notice a lot of these hanging lights in here, which is pretty cool new thing that they've added. I'm definitely gonna be experimenting quite a lot with those. Alright. Need a bigger bath than that. Gonna be a party bathhouse in here. King's Crystal. Don't need more than one Arkenstone in here. Okay. So I was just gonna kind of go down the new objects and kind of build this whole desert oasis, whatever we got going on here, out. We need a new palace door first, or palace gate. And that is exactly what I had in mind. Let's go big here. Oh, that's epic. Okay, perfect. This other one we can put on the bathhouse. Do that in the middle. Oh, that's amazing. Okay, cool. So you'll notice a lot of objects have a recolor tool now. So you can really go crazy with these now. And this is awesome for many different reasons. For example, I mentioned the Underdark. I'm making maps in there right now, and now you're able to change all the mushrooms to or whatever color you want. I got these going, like that, for example. So that adds a whole nother layer of customization that just gonna really allow you to go nuts with these. So excited to see that. Okay. Continuing down in our new walls, we got plasterwork walls. This is already I'm gonna be making some Moss Isley maps on here before I know it. Okay, what's going on here? That's a half wall. Okay, there we go. User error. Do kind of like the broken orange plaster look as well, so I'm gonna throw that on Dexter's lab over here. And now that I'm zoomed in, I've noticed that the terrain looks a little off around that one, so I'll quickly fix that. A little better. Flatten terrain to room height. There we go. QQ. Oh, I look on the inside. Nope. Alright, I'm changing it. But they don't make it difficult to do that. Okay. Those are looking pretty good, honestly. Cool. Keep continuing down. Big pool. Or perhaps too big. Alright, we'll come back to that. Yeah, they've really gone all out in this update, and this just makes me even more excited for any of Dungeon Alchemist's future plans, because being a DM has become much easier since I've started using this program, and especially since I just switched over to Foundry. I've done 2 sessions now on there, and it is I was using Roll20 previously before that. I love Roll20, but it's even easier for us on Foundry. A lot of it is automated, and it's only as automated as you want it to, so it's very modular. It does have a bit of a learning curve, but I say it's totally worth it if anybody was thinking about it. Yeah, I'm just kind of going through and using some of these new assets to flush out some of these palace rooms as well as hovels, and kind of make this seem more like something I would want to throw in the game. So there's chessboards now, and there is individual chess pieces that we'll see around here. So using some of those resizing tips, you could probably set up a whole like Harry Potter chess scene in one of your games with these as well. Lepsidra, I don't know what this is, but I'm gonna check it out. That is wild. If anybody can learn me some knowledge on what this wild piece of whatever this is, I would love to hear it. But it seems fancy as hell, so I'm gonna throw it in the palace. Alright, cool. Cloth bag. So this is what I mean with that we could just put these 3 little cloth bags here, use this shading tool to change the color just a little bit. Doesn't have to be too drastic, but even just that adds a whole new layer of depth to just 3 sacks sitting next to each other. So there we go. What does that have to do with Dexter's lab? Yeah, I wonder, does that just link up automatically? Damn, okay. Seems rather hazardous in this hovel, but so cool. Okay. Turn collisions off. Maybe see if we can get that. Yep. Alright, cool. Turn collisions off. I can back that into the corner over here. Turn it back on for wall stuff. There we go. Nice, nice. Yeah, the fine folks at Dungeon Alchemist, I'd say, have really outdone themselves this time. This is, incredible. I can't wait to throw some games into a deserty area. Perhaps in the southern lands near Kalimport. Ah, the cushions. Well, as you can see, it is very easy to make an epic scene. All I've been doing is really scrolling down the new objects tab, so we got some gold ingots, gold bars, silver bars as well. Always nice to see. We'll set the tone that this palace ready to party. Still looking for a bath. Need the correct size pool for this palace pool house. Oh, the marble stuff is amazing. I'm already seeing some Castlevania type vampiric stuff in my future. Yeah, and they've just really added a lot of different types of, well, everything for these environments, so you can really customize a lot of this, even though it's the same color palette usually. A lot of room for customization still. I feel like it's easy to break up any monotony that might arise from using a lot of the desert stuff over sessions or over multiple sessions, but yeah, I think this is going to be great. Press? Oh, absolutely. Got ornamental plasterwork, so cool. Look at that. As you can see, I mean, there's just so many new customization options for anything you might want to find in here. So, I mentioned early, getting some Mos Eisley vibes from this. So anybody playing some Star Wars on these maps or using these to make some fantasy Star Wars type maps, I feel like this is going to help you all a lot as well. Got plaster supports. Oops, stairs. Back to those. Oh man. Okay, yeah, these are more like what I was talking about. Oh. Thinking, loading. There we go, we're back. Now that is a place you want to smoke some hookah, am I right? The Kingly Purple pouch. Or any color pouch. There we go. Giant pillows. Vibing. Well, yeah, and those are here's the round tents I was mentioning. So you just kind of have to make them as objects rather than rooms. The new sandstone rocks. These match really well in the Badlands area. Snake Charmer's basket and flute going in the tent there. Alright. Wanted to try to do maybe a little something like this over here. I meant to favorite it, but I scrolled past it. But I wanted to try to do... I turned the compression off. Man, where are they? Are they really this far back up here? Man. There they are. Okay. I want to see if you can kind of use these with the platforms, if that's how they're kind of meant to work here. Looks kind of like it. Okay. I like it, I like it. Okay, cool. And let's see it at night. Well, that's pretty much what I wanted to do and achieve with this little Oasis map. So, yeah, I think I'll get this exported out to Foundry. And my last video involving Dungeon Alchemist was about importing or exporting maps out of Dungeon Alchemist into Foundry. So if that's something you would like to see, check out my channel. And just want to make sure we get all the way to the bottom. All the assets. Show them all off, all the new ones. And the Shadouf. I had a well out here, right? Yep, there it is. Line that up. Boom. Dragon skulls, yeah. Alright, well, I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you found it helpful or enjoyed what you see here, give the like button a boof. And, oh man, look at that. And subscribe to see any other of my future content that comes out involving Dungeon Alchemist. I do some Exanima videos as well as Enderall so far, but I have plans for some Dungeons & Dragons content in the future as well as other nerdy-ass video games. So if that's something you are interested in, then give me a follow. But I appreciate your time. Thanks for hanging out with me when we've been experimenting with the Fata Morgana update. And until next time, stay frosty, my friends.